barbarians!
Now respect for culture.
Our vandals are also thieves. They took the opossum.
The opossum?
It's gone from the tree.
This is terrible!
A disaster.
A calamity!
A catastrophe.
What'll we do? The opossum is the totem of our people, and it's no longer here to protect us.
We have to find it before misfortune strikes. Kalulong will tell us where it is. Kalulong.
Can you see it yet, O venerable Kalulong?
Silence! Just how do you expect me to concentrate?
Pardon us, O venerable Kalulong.
We'll be as quiet as a baby koala bear in its mother's pouch.
Did you,
Did you see anything?
A vision has come to me, brothers. And in this vision I saw the magic opossum, oh yes, but he is far, far across the wide ocean. And he is imprisoned in a cage of light.
In a cage of light?
And he weeps. Our opossum doth weep.
And if you haven't left the house, be sure to take your umbrella, because it's coming down in buckets again today.
It's raining. What a surprise. This is weather to stay home in.
We're going to a party, Fantasio, not a picnic.
Same difference. Boring parties are just as bad as rainy summer days. And this nervous gizzard character sounds like a drip.
Norbert de Gueville, Fantasio. Louis Ludovic Norbert de Gueville. He owns one of the finest primitive art collections in the world.
Art collection? Ha! Don't you mean pirates' hoard? They say he's stolen art treasures from all 5 continents.
That's what interests me, Fantasio. We just might find out a little more about it. Hello. Here are the invitations.
All right.
Is it ever going to stop?
Rex!
Excuse me, would you please call off your dog?
Rex! Heel, Rex! Quiet!
Come on, he's a guest. Hey, you two! Keep that flea-bitten guinea pig of yours out of Rex's way.
Always a delight to be so warmly welcomed by a guard dog.
And don't come back. Is that clear?
He's a thief, and one day the whole world will know it.
No, what?
How you came to own this fine collection by stealing from indigenous people, robbing tombs.
Get rid of this individual.
I wouldn't touch him if I were you.
Never mind. I wouldn't stay for another second in this den of thieves.
Pay no attention to him. The man's delusional. You are Spirou and Fantasio, I presume.
Yeah, that would be us.
I see you deserve your reputation as fearless defenders of the oppressed. Now, after me if you would, and I will lead you to the exhibition room. Imagine, if you can, that intruder wormed his way into my house without an invitation. What cheek!
This statue is really magnificent. I bet it's the pride of the collection.
I've heard that Norval de Gumbo works with an international ring of thieves and traffickers.
Look at this statue, Spip. Seems kind of sad, doesn't he? Aw.
Aw.
By the great kangaroo!
Huh? What? What's happening?
I saw Spirou and Fantasio. They were beside our opossum.
Spirou and Fantasio?
Yes, they are the friends of the great wise man Champignac. They can help us to get the opossum back.
But how? How will we contact them?
It's 600 kilometers to the nearest telephone.
No. I shall use a far more sophisticated method of communication.
You will have to act fast, Venerable Kalulong. The Earth is thirsty.
The desert seeks the return of the opossum.
Happy to be going home, Spip?
This record-breaking rainfall may cause flooding across the southern part.
I've had it up to my ears. All they ever talk about is more rain and now floods. We're gonna have to swim home soon.
Hey, wasn't that...
Hi, could you give me a lift to... Hey, it's you. Time is running short. Soon we'll be out of water. The powers of Kalulong are great, but I wonder how much he can do.
You seem to know a lot about Norbert de Gievil and his doings.
Right, on my expeditions, I keep finding traces of his thievery. Sadly, I can't prove it. De Gievil has a great cover-up team.
My friend and I are reporters. Perhaps you'd like to have dinner with us, Mr.
Donahue. Walker Donahue. Ethnology researcher from the University of Perth, Australia.
Ah, Australia. Land of high adventure.
Think he's sleeping? I'm more worried about heat stroke.
Huh? I studied the opossum statuette in its natural site in the desert. When I found out that it was suddenly part of this thief's collection, well, I offered to buy it back at a high price to return it to the Aborigines, but
Right, we saw. He refused.
he left, and then he said that all the natives had to do was carve another one. Weasel.
Hey, somebody's in there, Spirou.
You think it's a burglar?
Here goes.
Ah! Do you see something?
Yeah, but what?
You know, Spirou, I think this is some kind of trick.
It's not a trick, Fantasio. It's
A what? A ghost?
Strange. It looks like an Australian Aborigine shaman.
Kalulong. It's Kalulong. Remember, Fantasio? Our adventure in Australia?
Yeah, sure, I remember. Yeah, but I think he should have phoned before dropping in.
Greetings to you, my good friends. Forgive me, but I don't have much time. We're in need of your help.
Of our help? Well, sure. Exactly what is it that we could do to help you, O Kalulong?
We must liberate the opossum from his cage of light and return him to the land of his ancestors.
The statue of the opossum?
Removed from his sacred tree, the opossum weeps. His tears create unending rain, and his homeland bakes in the sun.
That's something.
Didn't you hear what he said? It's a disaster. The flood, the drought. We absolutely have got to return the statue.
Can you explain, Walker?
The statue of the opossum has magical powers. It brings water to the land of the Aborigines. But now it's here in the Northern Hemisphere, and as long as it's here, it won't rain down under. The Australian bush will suffer with drought and desolation.
Ah, and we get the flooding.
Yes, because the opossum is weeping. He's homesick. As long as the statue's here, the opossum will weep, and it will rain and rain and rain.
The water has now risen to record levels. Low-lying areas are already flooded, and the situation is going from bad to worse.
Return the statue? Easily said, but how do we do it? Maybe we could just tell it like it is to De Gravel.
De Gievil!
Yeah, but that gangster would never believe it.
We'll have to try to explain, because one way or another, we're going to return that statue.
You're not suggesting we steal the thing.
You cobbers aren't serious, are you?
Hello?
Spirou?
Oh, how's it going, Count?
Spirou, we have no time to waste. We must return the opossum to Australia.
What? Who put you in the picture?
Kalulong, or his ectoplasmic double, paid me a little visit and
Explained everything to me. Now then, Spirou, I have another surprise.
Don't tell me you're thinking of turning us into housebreakers.
Well, actually, yes.
You see, what with the flood here and the drought there, time's running out, and Norbert de Gieville is an utter cad, believe me.
I do believe you, Count, and we just came to the same conclusion.
Now, Spirou, listen to me. I've already done some work on the problem, and this is what I suggest. Ah, Fantasio at long last. Hurry, time's a-wasting.
At least it isn't raining here. I hate rain. I hate getting my clothes wet.
What were you saying?
It's from Champignac.
What is that?
A micro-robot. The Count wants me to drop it off at Norbert de Gieville's. And don't ask me why, I don't know. Ah, here's my taxi. See you later, Walker. Coming, Spip?
Give the statue back to the Aborigines? Ho! Come now, Spirou. Don't tell me you believe the ridiculous superstitions of these backward savages.
There's nothing superstitious about this flooding. The levels are catastrophic, so who can say? Maybe you don't believe it, but returning the statue wouldn't hurt.
All of these objects are mine, all mine, mine alone, do you hear? Do you have any idea of the amount of money I had to put out to get these things?
But also at huge cost to your so-called suppliers. Entire African villages have been destroyed to get pieces like these.
I'm hoping that you have some sort of proof, Spirou. Though it's true, I have had to be persuasive at times. It's the price of business.
Bad business. Huh? Huh? Spip?
Notice that my collection is very well protected. But that's not all. Follow me, if you will. Guard posts arm the security systems.
Right away, sir.
Imagine a hand with fingers itching. To remove any object, you'd have to cut through a bar of light, which would immediately set off the alarm, and within seconds summon the police.
The cage of light that Kalu Long saw.
Come along, if you will. We have but 1 minute to leave the room. You'll have guessed that it would also be unwise to walk upon this photosensitive floor. And this door, a lunar material composite, stronger than any metal alloy. Naturally, I alone know the combination.
Well, thanks. It's been very impressive. Enough to dissuade the most determined housebreaker.
Precisely. I'll see you out, Spirou.
My spores, and a photosensitive floor? Well, don't you worry about it, Spirou. There are no problems, only solutions.
This is the nightly weather report. Exceptional rainfall continues right across the country, causing more flooding and, in some areas, landslides.
Let's get down to the most difficult obstacle, the cage of light. Under no circumstances may we cut through the light beams. I've come up with an amazingly simple solution. We merely position 4 mirrors in such a way as to bend the light beams without cutting them, and lo and behold, an opening.
Very simple in theory, but
I know. It's a tricky operation, but I have great confidence in Spirou.
I'm no cat burglar, but I'll give it my best shot.
My spores, it's already 4 o'clock. Before we go over it again in detail, I think we should perhaps talk about the first stage of the plan.
Leave that part to me, Count.
A guatapaltic totem, you say? That could be worth my interest. 3 hours from here? I hope for your sake it isn't a fake.
No, he's the real Indian totem. Si, senor.
Fine then, tonight. An authentic guatapaltic totem. Isn't life great?
Hook, line, and sinker.
there he goes. The criminal is on his way and the coast is clear.
Sure, the coast is clear. If you don't count security guards and watchdogs.
Ah, I almost forgot my latest invention. I made it specially for the watchdogs.
God, I smell like a mushroom.
Well, as far as those hounds are concerned, you'll just be a giant tree fungus.
Dynamite disguise, Count. You've outdone yourself. What about the micro-robot?
One moment, I'll locate it. There it is. Fantasio, please open the door for it. Now to find out if our little gizmo did the trick.
Amazing! A detailed plan of the mansion.
Highlighting the positions of every security camera and views of where they're pointed.
We're all set now. No, Spip, you stay here with Walker and Count Champignac.
The boss has left now, Al. You can put on the game.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And 20 minutes into the game,
The opening ought to be right about here.
Let's hurry before these pooches develop a taste for mushroom stew.
Emergency workers are rescuing people from the roofs of their houses as water levels continue to rise.
Horrible weather. I hope this Quarterpaltec totem is worth the drive.
Do your stuff, Fantasio.
sends it over to Molosky and it's
All right, Yellow.
I thought we were rooting for the Reds.
I hope the guards aren't glued to their monitors. Our trusty metal melt.
Too bad it won't work on this composite material. And now we should be connected to the Count's computer.
Merciful mushroom, Spirou and Fantasio are already at the armored door. Now to find the combination. 24, 7.
24, 7, 13, and 35. Open sesame. Now for the metal melt. You go first, Spirou. If anything touches this floor, alarms will go off all over town.
A roadblock? Honestly.
Sorry, sir, the road's flooded from here on. There's no getting through here tonight.
Okay, we're set. I'm going first.
Blasted rain. What if this magic fable is... Norbert, get a grip. It's just a silly fairy story. No!
Careful, Fantasio!
That was a close call.
Why is that van parked near my house?
I'll turn off the sensors.
Make it snappy and check out that old van parked across the street.
Right away, boss.
And now the moment of truth. What do they say? Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
My tender ears can't stand the idea of all those sirens blaring away.
Ha! It's working!
Hooray for the Count! I always knew we could depend on him.
What's going on around here?
It all went like clockwork.
Don't count your chickens before they're... Oh, no!
Spirou and Fantasio.
We got burglars!
What?
All we have to do now is wait for the police. Spirou and Fantasio as crooks. Great headline, wouldn't you agree?
You know very well why we're here. To return the statue to the Aborigines.
You called for me, boss?
You're a bandit, a thief!
If you please, gentlemen, the obvious thieves here are you.
Rex, Dalton, heel!
The Opossum will be heading home where he belongs.
Everybody freeze where you are and don't move an inch.
I'm sorry, Spirou. These gentlemen interrupted just as we were coming to save you.
As I understand it, Mr. Norbert de Guiville, you are charging these individuals with breaking and entering.
That I am.
You've got it all wrong.
If only Kowloon Long were here, he'd tell you.
Kowloon Long? And who's that?
Hey!
What is that?
Merciful mushrooms! It seems our friend Kowloon Long has come with reinforcements.
From the four corners of the earth.
Return the cultural treasures you have stolen from the Aboriginal peoples.
Oh, leave me alone. I will return everything, I promise. Please, please, don't hurt me.
Could someone take these handcuffs off, please? They pinch. All this sunshine. Everything's drying out. We're gonna end up missing the rain, huh, Spip?
The Aborigines have received the opossum, and now everything's back to the way it was before, thanks to you all. Your friend Walker.
Spirou, Fantasio, listen to this. Louis Ludovic Norbert de Guiville has abandoned the collecting of primitive art and from now on will only collect modern art.
I wonder what his inspiration was.
I've got an idea. Let's send that sniveling little opossum back to the Northern Hemisphere.